All right, we're back with a pretty disappointing film. To me, that I read online had a lot of hype about it, and I'm like, why? The Fear.
Yeah. 95?
95 when it came out. Wes Craven's in it for like 2 scenes. Why?
The description of it sounds great.
Yeah. What was the description? It was like group of kids go up to cabin in the woods.
Because there's a kid, he's a psychology student, he's doing a paper on, he's gonna delve into everyone's fears.
Yes.
And there's also a wooden man.
A wooden man named Morty that comes to life and starts killing people, but you hardly even see that. To be honest, like the first hour and 15 minutes of it, awful.
It's pretty bad.
Just awful.
I mean, it's got a couple moments.
Yeah.
Not great.
No.
Decent things happen, but it's just one of these where, okay, the wooden guy, the wooden dummy man, Marty, looks great.
Oh yeah.
It's good makeup
Looks
effects.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do the thing where, okay, they first see him, they pull him out of this like pull-out bed. He's in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it looks creepy. We get it. You got a creepy
Yeah.
dummy. But then most of the movie is just, okay, we see him in creepy spots. He's not doing anything.
It's in creepy spots. You got college kids and grandma's sister just dealing with themselves, but kind of cheating and then not cheating and then
Just a lot of talking about just bullshit.
bullshit that has nothing to do really with anything.
And also, when you start out at the very beginning, the first scene of the movie is this sort of like weird spacey thing where you see this kid and he sees these people, these two guys in robes, they've got wooden masks, and then you see a body come up out of this grave, and then you see the dummy, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm thinking about like Wicker Man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Midsummer.
Really weird shit.
Some weird culty kind of shit going on. You got this wooden dummy statue thing that moves around and kills people, but there's that kind of creepy aspect. But it becomes a fucking cabin movie. And then barely any kind of we're out in the woods and things are supposed to happen, but barely anything.
It's not weird. It's not scary, which it's hard to scare at this point, like in my life. But it's just there wasn't much to it at all. Like I was really let down with this. Like the first time you see him about kill somebody, or no, when he does kill somebody, you don't really see him kill him. The dude follows a trail of money into the basement, and the door just slams on him, and then he just drags him under. Like that
really
was
lame.
it. You don't even see anything. Like you're a creepy wooden man. Do something creepy. I don't know. Do something to their face. Something to them. You're a giant block of wood. I don't know.
Punch through their body like it's Riccio or some shit. I would have liked more of the creepy aspects, like that. That opening scene. Let's make some bizarre, dreamy kind of. You don't really know what's going on. There's
more psychological.
But they don't get to any of that. It's just like I don't know. So we got this is a new whiskey called Traveler's Club.
Yes.
This is a new well whiskey we haven't had, and it's probably going to be great.
Yeah. Not bad.
It's better.
Yeah, it is better.
It's better than Bellows.
It is.
Step up.
Especially for a double,
We're moving up in the world here at Paul's Oasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then you got a side story about the campus rapist.
Yeah.
Which we find out, so the dreaded hair man, I guess.
Yeah, the sort of the doper kid
Yeah.
with the dreadlocks is a rapist. And here's probably the best part of this movie, maybe.
Oh, and that one scene, the best acting out of all of it.
So leading up to that. So they go on this trip, and they're college students. He has an older sister, a much older sister.
Yes.
And she brings her boyfriend on the trip with her.
He doesn't like her.
This boyfriend
Okay.
is just kind of an asshole. They get in a fight. Things happen. But there's a scene later on where the brother comes on to the sister.
Yeah. You feel it coming, like, they're getting awfully close. It's weird. It's
Yeah,
weird.
and then they kiss, and
Yeah.
she's like, "No, we can't.
You can't.
And he's like, "What's the deal? We're both adopted."
Yeah. So then it gets alleviated there.
And you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, go ahead, bang your guilt
Yeah.
sister."
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Turns out, no.
She's like, "No, it's just I was 14, and
And, you're my kid.
yeah." But you get the impression that they had fooled around before too, right?
Definitely, because she let it happen for a bit longer than I would take it as, I guess. I've not been ever had to be in that situation,
That's good.
but
good.
I would say pretty quick. You'd be like, immediately, no, we can't do this, man. Just, but no, it goes
aren't
on for
on
a
the
few.
hub right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, they were. It goes on for a few seconds, and then she's like, no. Yeah.
And then she tells him like, "I'm actually your mom."
Yeah.
And then he just runs out to the woods,
Just running.
Just
Get my
like-
shirt off.
screaming to the sky. You know,
The best scene. The best scene. When he realizes it's his mom that he's banged before.
it was a good freak out.
Yeah.
And then he immediately goes to, "I got to start raping."
Yeah. I gotta rape my mom out of my head, I guess.
Just to
Yeah.
rape my mom out of my
Yeah.
head.
And the girl's like, the main guy's girlfriend is, she puts two and two together that he's the campus rapist.
Yeah.
That, but she also thought it was her boyfriend at the time.
Right. Because she's like, because another girl got raped.
Yes.
Black chick got raped.
Yes, yes. The
the
weird
theme
one
park.
that's very in touch with herself in the other world.
Yeah,
or something.
the spiritual girl.
But, oh, yeah. That
She's
does
like,
make sense.
She's like, the campus rapist must be one of you guys.
Because her boyfriend didn't believe in God, but he got stabbed with a crucifix and hung up like a cross.
That was the
But I
fucking-
think that was his fear, was the fear of God.
But it was so, everything was so half-hearted.
Yeah.
That was, to me, it was lame. It was so predictable.
Yeah.
Oh, you crucified him and stabbed him with a cross?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't get to see that.
It is. Yeah, it's one of these where you can't, they don't show any of the murders, and there's barely any murders in it, honestly.
No. I'd probably say the only murder you see him do, the Wooden Man, Morty is his name. Why they named him Morty, I don't know. But turned mom's sister just old.
Yeah, there's this idea that your biggest fear, or whatever your hang-up is, somehow this wooden dummy causes it to happen.
Yeah.
And at one point, he's literally in front of the mom.
Holding a boombox for some reason. I don't know why they just hold this boombox, but yeah.
But he's in front of her, and she just turns old. Like, she gets really gray, and that was her biggest fear.
Yeah.
So they kind of have this theme of, like, he kills them with their biggest fear. Like, at one point, he pushes the girl into the water.
Oh,
She's
the water
afraid of
that you didn't see before.
Yeah, it's like, they didn't even follow that theme through very well.
Yeah.
But I don't have the energy to describe this movie because I don't fucking care.
Oh yeah, it was waste.
Here's the thing: you have this whole wooden dummy thing, and you don't fucking use it.
Yeah, the most
Because it has nothing. The wooden guy literally has nothing to do with the plot.
yeah.
The plot is about this guy. He has this cabin in the house. This is where he grew up.
His mom got
He
killed.
saw his mom banging a
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
and then he told his dad, and his dad
Murdered
killed
him.
his mom.
yeah.
That's what
he's
that's
dealing
the
with
whole
that.
deal.
Yeah,
The weird wooden man dummy that nobody ever explains or has any kind of thing.
Oh, they
just
kinda-
happens to
yeah.
fucking be there.
he kind of explained
Because it
the
was in his
beginning.
uncle's shop.
Yeah, it was in his uncle's shop, but it was made by like a special Indian man.
It's
I know.
It has nothing to do with anything. It's just hanging around.
Yeah.
While all this other stupid shit's happening.
Yeah.
What the? It's such a waste.
Yeah.
The whole movie is a waste.
Yeah. It was bad. I don't know. I had hopes for this because I was on several movie groups and they were all like, "Man, this is gonna be awesome. It's a good one."
Bunch of fucking noobs.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Because I'm like, dude, when are these murders gonna happen? When is it gonna get weird?
Just get
When
weird.
is like I'm okay with not seeing the murders, but after the fact. But if it's weird,
We've
I'm
seen
like,
good
yeah.
movies that have done good suggestive kills because they obviously don't have much of a budget. They can't afford the practical effects.
Yeah.
But they can still portray it in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of right now, Sleepaway Camp
Oh, definitely.
is a really good example
Yes,
of that.
definitely is.
And just, they don't even, in this one, it's just like a door slamming on somebody.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean...
Oh, and then bugs going on somebody.
Yeah,
And he gets hit with
the
it.
rapist, he's attacking the girl. They're in the woods, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, bugs," because he's
Yeah.
afraid of bugs. There are no bugs on him. You don't really see him, but
Yeah.
he's just like doing this. And then she picks up a fucking tree branch and hits him in the head.
Yeah.
And that's it. She's
Dead.
like, "Oh, I killed him. Oh, I found out the rapist and I killed him."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
The cop just laughed.
what happened to the uncle? That came
Oh,
in?
the dummy forced him to
shoot himself. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, didn't get to see that. I mean, did we even hear it? I don't remember if we even heard the gunshot or not.
Yeah, they heard it out. It cut to
Okay.
them outside, and they heard the gunshot.
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely implies he shot himself
Yeah.
in the head. I don't know if I have anything else to say about it.
Yeah, we can just go straight to scores. I'm gonna give it a 1. The only thing that kind of saved itself was getting towards the end because you started seeing stuff happening, but it still wasn't great.
There was-
or what it could have been.
There was that scene where the black chick sort of got possessed by the wooden man.
Yeah, that one was weird.
She
enough.
was good
Yeah.
at being creepy.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
her eyes got like pale and shit,
Mhm.
and she very expressive,
Yeah.
and was just saying all this shit to the guy. While you have the girl and the guy are upstairs.
Yeah.
The dummy is downstairs.
Yeah.
And he's like,
He's just standing there, and then he
He's
starts
like-
moving around.
and he's sort of guiding her movements.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't you just walk up the fucking stairs and
Like,
do it
yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
Like, why are you possessing the girl? Like,
Because he's made of wood and he can't talk, but he has magical powers to control people.
I guess.
But I'm gonna do this in front of the girlfriend though. When the girlfriend's in there just freaking out, and he's just
Yeah. I like okay, I'll give my score. I won't go quite as bad. I'll go 2.
yeah,
The makeup, the wooden guy was cool, and there were some scenes with him that were kind of good, where he pops out. Like there's a scene where what were they doing? They were maybe the couple was in bed or whatever, and they look over and he's like,
oh, standing in the window like
yeah,
this.
he's just like in the window.
Damn it,
that's
Steve, it's not funny.
Yeah,
oh,
that
is that
stuff's-
good in a snack?
that stuff's good. It's
Yeah.
just they didn't build upon it enough. So there was some good stuff, but man, they could have made this so much better.
So much more, so better. Yeah,
I
even
just
if it's
don't
just him.
understand why.
Yeah,
Like me and you could have walked into that fucking that shoot
yes.
and gone, no. You're
What,
gonna do this.
you want to do this?
do
No,
this. No.
Yeah.
You're gonna take your big wooden arm and you're gonna
Yeah.
fist her.
Yeah,
This is what you're gonna do.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna make it look like it. We don't even have to see it go through. It's gonna be so much better.
Yeah.
We're just gonna add in some noise.
You're okay. The girl's afraid of water. Okay, She's gonna finally overcome her fear. She's gonna get into the hot tub.
Yeah.
You're gonna come up out of the water. You're gonna grab her by the
Yeah.
face, and you're gonna fucking violently drown her.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, it doesn't even. It's just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't.
Yeah.
Fucking try harder, people.
Yeah. Try hard.
That's it.
Yeah.
The fear. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it. We watched it for you.